Hello and welcome. In this video series, what we're going to look at is we're going to look at the awesome power of Google Hangouts. And Google Hangouts are kind of the new kid on the block. They're kind of a new technology, but it's something that you really need to know about because it is amazingly powerful. You can just do a Google search for Google Hangout, or you can go here, google.com/plus/learn more/hangouts. Or if you already have an account set up, you can just do /hangouts from google.com. And this is amazingly powerful because as you can see, it runs on a laptop, Windows or Mac or Linux, any of them. It'll run on your mobile device, on your tablet, and even iOS devices. So it's not just Android and Google based. So you can download the apps. You can have your clients download the apps. You can even run a Google Hangout from your mobile phone. And a lot of people have touted this as being the GoToWebinar killer because it has three main features that can possibly kill GoToWebinar. Number one, it has all the features of GoToWebinar. They're not quite as robust yet, and it's not quite as stable as GoToWebinar is. You know, GoToWebinar has been in this marketplace for a long time. But it's getting there, and it is super dependable. It's super powerful. Number two, Google Hangout has the ability to show video. And that's actually its premise. Whereas GoToWebinar, that's just kind of an add-on, and it doesn't always work very well. And it usually makes everybody's machines unstable. And then the third benefit is the ability to have unlimited attendees for free. So GoToWebinar charges a very high premium for even 500 or even 1,000 attendees. But Google Plus allows you to have unlimited attendees absolutely free. Everything about Google Hangouts is free. But Google Hangouts even has more features on top of GoToWebinar. For example, Google Hangouts interfaces with YouTube. So not only can you have your live video on your Google Hangout page, you can have your live video broadcasting on YouTube. And on top of that, as it's broadcasted live on YouTube, people can comment on that YouTube channel. And you know what the best part is once you're done with the Hangout, once you hit the finish button, it automatically goes to YouTube on your YouTube channel as a new video. Now, you don't have quite the control over it as GoToWebinar, the post-production, editing, things like that. But Google does give you an option to download an MP4, and then you can edit it and re-upload it. So these are just a few of the awesome benefits and power of Google Hangouts. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a Google Hangout account, and I'm going to show you how to walk through that. And then later on in this training series, we'll touch on a few different aspects. But as you go through Google Hangouts, just think about this from not a social media standpoint, but from a video standpoint, because it is at its very core a social media platform. But it's a social media platform that's so different than any other social media platform, Facebook, Twitter, because just like in Google's way, they've interfaced it with YouTube and with social media and things like that. So what you're going to do is you're going to hit this Join Google Plus right there, and you're going to sign into your account. So I signed into my account, and then it's going to ask you to add people. Again, this is social media, so it's going to ask you to follow people and things like that. At this point, you're just setting up your Plus account, which is required for you to have a Hangout. It's technically a Google Plus Hangout. So after you follow a couple of people, I'm just going to follow the Google people, and then I'm going to follow maybe some photography, and then I'll do technology. Those kind of fit in with what my genre is here. And then I'm just going to hit continue, and then it's going to ask me to upload a photo. Where do you work? Basic information. And so you can add photos, or you can just leave your photo blank. I'm just going to go ahead and throw in the same thumbnail that I have from my YouTube account. So once I get this resized here, I'm just going to add it as my profile picture. And then I'm just going to ignore the rest of this. You can always come back and edit some of this later. But then once you're done, this is your Google Plus page. And you can see it's showing all of your different status updates from your followers. And there's different circles and things like that that you can broadcast to. But for what we're going to be using it for broadcasting live to the world, we're just going to create new Hangouts. So you can actually go to Hangouts on Air here, and it'll show you all the live Hangouts on the air. So now your account is set up and ready to go. What we're going to do in the next video is we're actually going to launch a new live Hangout, and I'm going to show you all the basics and how you get all that stuff done. So I'll see you in the next video.